Hi, we are Kevin, Maeve, Jamie and Jason, and we are 4 final year product design and technology students in the University of Limerick, and we are here to tell you about our product, the BuddyButton, a learning and teaching aid aimed at children on the autistic spectrum in mainstream schools. Our issue was identified by Maeve, who teaches music to a child with high functioning autism. While teaching, she realised that when the student had a certain difficulty, he would stop playing the instrument and engaging in class. Due to his condition, he would often struggle to communicate with the teacher about the problems he was having. As a result of time constraints and having other students in the class, she was not able to dedicate enough time to the student in order to figure out and solve the problem. Even though he was very capable of playing the instrument, the lack of communication and understanding led the student to fall behind the rest of the class, lose motivation, and sadly give up learning the instrument. BuddyButton is a device that improves the learning experience of a child with autism in mainstream schools by improving the communication between the teacher and the student. The product would allow the student to have an almost direct line to the teacher to highlight the problems they are having during the class as it happens. It also improves the child's engagement in class. With the incorporation of a visual timer and textured buttons, the product is more visceral and engaging to the child with autism. This in turn aims to improve their participation and maintain their engagement in class. It also offers the teacher a more holistic understanding of the child's learning patterns. Through the companion app, the teacher gets invaluable feedback on the child's learning and where they struggle during the class, plus flagging any additional problems that may arise during the lessons. From talking with primary school teachers, occupational therapists and members from Enable Ireland who work with kids with autism on a daily basis, they highlighted that the students often have difficulties communicating issues that may arise which may be due to learning difficulties or social anxiety felt by the student, and can also lose motivation to engage in class material if they run into difficulty or if there is a lack of structure. Education and well-being often suffer due to simple miscommunication and lack of self-motivation. We also talked to a youth group for teenagers with high-functioning autism who often felt marginalised in the classroom due to their social anxiety. In 2017, 1 in every 65 students in Ireland had a diagnosis of autism according to the National Council for Special Education. We have had a lot of support from occupational therapists and social workers in this field when we spoke to them about our idea. In terms of commercialisation, our target market would be teachers who have a student in their class with autism. We aim to market the product to the teachers who would get to school to buy the device. We would also look at implementing the product into other centres of education that would require it. We believe that the product could be distributed globally to schools in other countries as well. In terms of competitors, most products on the market are directed at people who cannot verbally communicate, for example, Dustin's Words, Tippy Talk, and the PEC system, which is currently being used in schools. However, there is a lack of products that are directed at children with autism with the ability to speak, but find it difficult to do so and need to express themselves better, especially in the school setting. In conclusion, with the BuddyButton, our goal is to improve the education of students with high-functioning autism in mainstream schools. We aim to improve the communication between student and teacher, improve the student's engagement with class and the lesson, and offer the teacher a more holistic understanding of the student's learning. Through our product, we hope to instill a sense of confidence, connection, and motivation in the child's school life. Thank you for listening.